Hello, welcome to HITC Sport. Let's take a look at every Premier League team and see what player is the one who scored the most beautiful goals in their career. The lad has repeatedly proven in the past that yes, they are capable of scoring absolute crackers. Right, let's get into it. Arsenal, David Luiz. Yeah, I bet you're all surprised to see David Luiz make this list. Listen, yes, I know the man often plays football looking as though he has 3 mental hamsters controlling the wheels in his head. But you can't deny this man has technique. Look at some of his previous goals. He used to slam home free kicks for fun. Remember that World Cup winner from 35 yards out against Colombia at the 2014 World Cup? Yes, the man is a defensive migraine, but give him the ball 35 yards out from goal and he's a damn threat. Aston Villa, Jack Grealish. Yeah, it pains me to say this, but lads, Jack Grealish has scored some nice goals this season. Look at that first time half volley against Brighton last week, where the shot slammed into the top corner at Old Trafford back in November. Even last season, he was dribbling around entire defences to score. Even his first ever goal against Leicester back in September 2015 was a first time strike from outside the box, nestling into the bottom corner of Kasper Schmeichel's net. Yes, Grealish is not my favourite person, not a hope in hell, but I'll admit, the man can score a nice goal. Bournemouth, Harry Wilson. Okay, Harry Wilson just doesn't do ugly goals, does he? The man is a free kick specialist. Look at his set piece strike for Derby County at Old Trafford last season. The movement, the spin on the ball. Honestly lads, I'm going to say this now. Cristiano Ronaldo played out of the ground for 6 years, and I never saw him score a better free kick. Not even the one against Pompey. Wilson has this God-given ability where he can guide a 40-yard free kick into the top corner and make it look effortless. Look at his free kick against Man City this season. 25 yards out, he digs it up over the wall before dipping at the last minute to stick in Ederson's top corner. This is a man who has the ability to make world-class goalkeepers take a dump in their pants at the mere sight of this man setting up a free kick. Brighton, LUIZ Jahambash. Yeah, step forward, LUIZ Jahambash. Yes, the man went almost the entirety of 2019 without kicking a goddamn ball, but Christ, when he returned last month, oh good lord. Yes, his low drive against Bournemouth was decent, but the goalie followed it up with 7 days later, oh good Christ. Last few seconds of the game, at home to Chelsea, he preserves a point by launching himself into the air and arrowing a bicycle kick into the bottom corner of Kepa's net. Absolutely outstanding. Christ, can you see any other Brighton player attempt that? If Glenn Murray gave it a go, he'd probably break his back. Burnley, J. Rodriguez. Okay, I don't get J. Rodriguez. I still maintain the man is not Premier League quality anymore, but good lord, he's still one of the best strikers of the ball in the top flight. Yes, with his overall gameplay, the man is out of his depth. Great. But good lord, the man has a catalogue of career goals to be able to show his kids and convince them that he was better than Messi. Honestly, look at a few days ago, that stunning first time strike lashed into David De Gea's top corner before he even had time to blink. How about earlier this season, battering one home from 30 yards into the top corner against Chelsea? At Anfield last season, same deal, thumping one into the top corner from just inside the box. I remember a couple of years ago, when the lad was being wheeled out after a long-term injury layoff, he then executes a swivel turn and volley against Bournemouth that honestly was one of the goals of the season. And even before the injury, I remember him running half the pitch to score against both Newcastle and then Spurs. J. Rodriguez is not a great goal scorer, but by God, is he a scorer of great goals. Chelsea, Olivier Giroud. Right, well this video is probably going to be out of date the moment I press upload, considering Olivier Giroud has essentially packed his bags for Milan. But yeah, I'm going for him. I considered Willian, who has the ability to make any defense in world football look stupid, but I think it's generally agreed that Olivier Giroud's repertoire of goals is absolutely out of this world. Admittedly more so for Arsenal, but still. The man has scored scorpion kicks, first time volleys, back heels. Even for Chelsea, he twisted the entire Southampton defence inside out to put the Blues into the FA Cup final. He even struck a free kick into top bins during the Europa League last season. Don't disrespect Giroud, lads. The man's technique is off the charts. Crystal Palace, Andros, Townsend. Yeah, I bet you all thought I was going to say Wilfred Zaha, didn't you? Now listen, yes, Zaha can destroy a whole backline all on his own. Great, but Andros Townsend, the man only deals in nice looking goals. I think he's just humanly incapable of banging in a scrappy tapping off his arse. All his strikes seem to be from outside the box. Throughout his career, even at Spurs he was a threat from 30 yards. At Newcastle he was curling home free kicks. At Palace there were long range screamers against Burnley, Stoke. For Christ's sake, he scored a volley at the Idiot last season. That was nominated for the Puskas Award. When Townsend hits a ball, oh good lord, it stays hit. Everything Gylfi Sigurdsson. Not so much lately, but usually Gylfi Sigurdsson is one of the Premier League's most threatening players when given sight of goal from 30 yards out. Every season, the lad batters home a few goal of the season contenders. Just like Harry Wilson, Sigurdsson has technique for miles. He has the ability to just place a shot from 40 yards into the top corner of a net. For God's sake, when Sky Sports are able to dedicate a 2-minute video to your best ever goals, that's how you know. Leicester, James Maddison. Now don't get me wrong, Jimmy Vardy has scored a few nice ones, but sorry lads, he can't live off that Liverpool goal forever. I'm going to go with James Maddison. Of course I am. Very similar to Sigurdsson, he can make long-range efforts look simple, like against Newcastle a month ago. When this man gets a free kick right, it looks incredible from every angle. Liverpool, Xherdan Shaqiri. Yeah, I know, you're wondering why I haven't chosen Mo Salah, aren't you? Listen, he's a definite contender, as is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Ever see him score an ugly goal? No. But step forward to Xherdan Shaqiri. No, he doesn't get much game time at Anfield, but this is a lad who you'd almost pay to watch in in training, just for his audacious efforts. Check out the bicycle kick against Poland at Euro 2016, arguably the goal of the tournament, or the hat-trick against Honduras at the 2014 World Cup, capped off by an outstanding bullet from 30 yards out. What about the long-range free kicks he used to bury for Stoke on an almost monthly basis? How about that pre-season scissor kick against Manchester United? What about the goal everyone's probably forgotten about now, but lost their minds to at the time? A first-time lob over Tim Howard for Stoke back in December 2015. One of the cheekiest finishes I've ever seen. SHAQIRI is an absolute baller. Man City, Kevin De Bruyne. Everyone on the Man City team, lads. Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez, Sergio Aguero, Gabriel Jesus, hell, even Kyle Walker, Fernandinho and Rodri have all belted home goal of the season contenders at one point or the other. But no, I'm going to go with Kevin De Bruyne. The likes of Aguero, he deals in all types of goals, but the Belgian maestro seemingly just goes for easy on the eye strikes. Look at his chest and volley combo at St James's Park this season. How about a half volley with the instep of his foot, fired into the top corner of the Emirates? Not to mention the litany of free kicks he's battered home throughout his career. Absolutely stunning. Man United won Mata. It is tough. I mean, listen, Marcus Rashford's free kick technique is such that when he gets it right, it nearly blows the roof off the stadium, like that 35-yard cruncher at Stamford Bridge. It's that knuckleball strike he's trying to perfect. Clearly copied off Cristiano Ronaldo, but he doesn't do it enough, and to be honest, most of his goals are just clinical finishes from 8 yards out. So instead, I'm tempted to choose Nemanja Matic. Remember that FA Cup semi-final screamer against Spurs, rattling it in off the crossbar, or even that first-time half volley at Sellers Park? But no, let's say Juan Mata. When he curls home a free kick, nestling into the top corner, honestly, it's just a joy to watch. Newcastle, Jonjo Shelvey. I mean, who else am I going to choose? Isaac Hayden? Jonjo Shelvey is a player with loads of technique, to the extent where if you reeled off a highlights package of his greatest ever goals, the man would look like the second coming of Messi himself. Then again, if Messi looked like Jonjo Shelvey, he'd probably shoot himself in the face. Shelvey is a man who scored goals for Swansea City from the centre circle of the pitch. Even this season, he bullets home a first-time strike from outside the area into the bottom corner of Ederson's net. He smacked home free kicks, 25-yard curlers. Some of the goals this man has scored, absolutely incredible. Oh, by the way, lads, this is your mid-season annoying reminder to, try and smash that subscribe button. Trying to hit 400k as possible. So if you do subscribe, you'd be an absolute legend, just like the rest of them. Anyway, carrying on. Norwich Teemu Pukki. To be honest, it seems like only 2 players ever score for Norwich these days, doesn't it? Todd Cantwell hasn't scored enough screamers to warrant a mention, so I'm going to go with Teemu Pukki. Arguably just for that thumping volley against Newcastle earlier in the season. Damn, did he catch that well. Sheffield United Phil Jagielka. Yeah, bet you're surprised to see this man make the list. A veteran centre-back who probably finds it hard to lift his legs into a bath without the aid of a nurse. But lads, who else have I got to choose? Jack Rodwell? And listen, I have evidence for this. A goal many of you won't remember, except a few old-school blades. November 2006, it's the last minute, 1-1 at home to Middlesbrough. The ball flies out to Jagielka, who meets it on his chest a good 60 yards out, lets it bounce twice before thumping a 30-yard thunderbolt into the bottom corner. And then, of course, the famous one at Anfield, again in the last minute, smashing one into the top corner of the net from a good 5 yards outside the box. Southampton Sofiane Boufal. I could have gone for Nathan Redmond, but I still remember Sofiane Boufal practically running the length of the pitch to score against West Brom a couple of years back. That man is like Hatem Ben Arfa. When one of his dribbles comes off, it is absolutely incredible. Tottenham Dele Alli. And I could so easily have gone for Christian Eriksen, or maybe even Son Heung-min, but no. Step forward, Dele Alli. No, he no longer scores as much as he used to, but some of his goals for Spurs have been absolutely delightful. I mean, we all know the best one. Back in January 2016, he takes a touch, flicks the ball over a Palace defender before arching his back to connect the volley into the bottom corner of Julian Speroni's net. Insane. Watford, GERARD DEULOFEU. Yeah, Roberto Pereira is worth a shout, but I'm going to go with GERARD DEULOFEU. This lad has scored goals where he's tied the defence up in knots, chipped an entire Wolves defence in the FA Cup semi-final. Beautiful stuff. West Ham, Jack Wilshere. Yeah, you're all expecting Philippe Anderson, weren't you? Well, guess what, lads? I'm beginning to think that man just doesn't score goals full stop. And Jack Wilshere, well, he won goal of the season 2 years running for Arsenal. Remember that exquisite 5-touch team goal for Arsenal against Norwich? How about that scorching volley from outside the box against West Brom? Even for England, he scored 2 world-class strikes against Slovenia in the same bastard match. Shame it was the only England match he ever scored in, but still. Wolves, Ruben Neves. Yeah, I mean, who else? Ruben Neves is the definition of a man who only scores worldies. His catalogue at Wolves, honestly, if he shows a YouTube clip to his grandkids, they will assume he was the best player on planet Earth. Some of these goals are just absolutely out of this world. Anyway, that's the end of it, lads. What do you think? What player do you have at your club that only scores great goals? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like, share and subscribe. And as always, I'll talk to you in a while.